Hello, I want to discuss my planning process, and at the end I'm going to launch the planner sale. So I get to my desk and my planner as a system is always stationed to the left of my desk, right by the window, right by my phone, right by my large monitor. So when I sit down, I see it first, and it's a visual cue that before I jump on my computer and start to type crazy and like get into tasks and read Slack messages and read emails and immediately go on response mode, I have to be proactive instead of reactive. And proactivity means doing my weekly plan. Now, of course, in an ideal world, and I highly recommend doing your plan on a Sunday. However, that doesn't always happen, and I build in Mondays for sort of very slow starts, reflective, I get to do my thing. And let's face it, yesterday I was traveling up from Negril, and when I came back, all I did was lie in bed, and there was no planning that was gonna happen. So anyway, it's not the best practice, but it does happen because lives. So I open my planner. I go to my weekly planning checklist. It says review last week's accelerometers, goals and outcomes, and answer the weekly review journal questions found inside the training. I realized as I started to do my review of last week, which I'm gonna just admit, sometimes I just condense it and literally squeeze it in to the little bit of space right above the question, because I'm like, 2 lines will do it. I don't have to do a long journal. But as I started, I was like, when was the last time I did a journal? I feel like it's been long. I felt compelled. So I went for my journal and I'm like, I'm gonna do a real journal. Then I was like, why don't I do this outside and give myself this treat, which was amazing. So I sat outside. I did more than just reflection on last week. Just, I did the things I'm thankful for. I did the things I've been worrying about. I did the things, you can come. I did the things I'm grateful for. I did the, I just did, the things I'm proud of myself for, things I'm struggling with, the things I'm appreciating. And, it was just great. It was great. Of course, I felt about last week and how, it was a short week. It was, felt like hard at times, but I'm still proud of what I did last week. And, there's always at least one major thing to be proud of, and that's enough. So then I went into the priority review where I went to the month's dashboard, my dashboard, and that was also somewhere to be proud of because I had noted my anniversary and Joshua's birthday as significant dates, and I managed to, celebrate them, which was great. I had a VIP day with a client, which was amazing. And I also had a very, very good meeting with a prospective partner for a big project that I'm doing this year. And so that was great. So I had more than I thought of to be really grateful for. I had the kickoff call with my mastermind. That was also amazing. So it was just so much to be thankful for that I didn't even realize until I went back to also my weekly dashboard. Now I looked at the dashboard this week. I know my kids' report cards are coming out. I have an executive club coaching call, which I'm excited about. I have 90-day plans to review, including my own. I have another VIP day this week. My assistant has traveled this week for work and is doing such an amazing job. So I was able to be grateful for that too. My team is like killing the game. And I don't really have anything else preset for this week. So then on my dashboard, that is. So then I moved to what's the one thing you really want to complete this week that would make the whole week a win. Of course, I wrote down 2 because I'm always struggling about the one thing. But by the time I'm done doing all the brain dumps and everything, I know I'm gonna be clearer on what that one thing is. I had already started bringing forward things from last week Thursday, because I knew I was gonna be out of the office Friday. So when I got to the brain dump, a couple of things were there, but so many more things needed to be added, which was fine because I was just moving with such clarity and purpose since I had done that big journaling exercise. I felt light, I felt free. I had done, my morning meditation and prayer. I had exercise. It was just like the ideal day for my brain and for my nervous system was already in place. So the brain dump brought out lots of things. Brain dump looking crazy. And then I as I said, had brought forward some things from last week, went to last week again to see if there was anything else to bring forward. Of course, there were things to bring forward, so I brought them forward. It's key now. The crazy brain dump is there. But then I start to label, which is the next step. So you're labeling which day you're going to do what. So I have MTW Thursday, like TH, like Saturday, because I'm going to work this Saturday as well. And then by the time like I'm getting down into the nitty gritty of it, of course I'm noting the things I'm going to delegate, things that aren't really mine to do, but that I have to follow up on. And then that just fits neatly into my review of my team's reports, because then I get to assign them things in that time, so there's a clear structure there. And then by the time I get to the bottom of it, I'm like, next week. So then I go to next week and I start to populate, like I start to bring forward that task, because I already see where, okay, I'm getting into fantasy. And then my plan for this week as well is to, whenever I realize that like fantasy plan or it's not going to work for this week, immediately just put it over to next week. So my brain dump for next week is immediately easier. I'm already ahead of the game. I don't have to like stress myself, carry guilt, carry weight, or I didn't do this week. It's fine. Next week is another week. Fantasy planning is my enemy. I label all the weeks, and by then I'm just feeling like I label all the days that I'm going to do all the tasks. By this time I'm feeling like a complete star. Then go to my daily planner, so that in each Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday block, I can write down, bring from my brain dump based on the labeling into the actual day. Because I'm not going to be working from this crazy brain dump every day. I'm going to be working from my daily planner every day. I'm not going to even go back to the brain dump at all until maybe next week, just to make sure that there's nothing I missed. But I shouldn't, because I've brought over everything from the brain dump either to next week or to specific days this week. And then my process is done, and I feel like a total star, and all the time that I've invested, completely worth it. I hope this video helped you, and no matter what day of the week it is, you can stop right now and just do a plan. It's going to help you feel so much better, and you're going to move with full intention. There is a planner sale happening right now, and I have our first edition planner at $47. And our second edition planner is also available. With both, you get instant access to our planner bundle at goalacceleratorclub.com/planner bundle. Get a username and a password so you can immediately start to use the system. And I hope this video helped you a lot. You can shop our planner at goalaccelerator.com. Bye.